What's up, guys? Omar Esoff and Captain Planet here, and in this video today, we're in my kitchen.
We're talking about you, dude.
Why are we in my kitchen?
I'm in your kitchen because I'm your friend, first of all. Second part is we've been meaning to do this for a while, right? Your name on Instagram, Vegan Powerlifting, that's what it was before.
Yes.
Now you're Captain Planet.
I am now Captain Planet.
So two things you love, right? Saving the planet.
Yes.
Being vegan. That's actually one. Sorry if that's...
It's really just one.
That's one.
Yeah.
And then also powerlifting.
There you go.
So we want to talk about both of those things today, how you combine them, right? You just came off of a hugely successful powerlifting meet, if I say so myself.
It went pretty good.
It went really well. And so I've been with Nigel training at Fortis. He's been a buddy of mine for several years. 2012 though, you joined Fortis Fitness around the same time I did.
Yes,
so
sir.
I've seen the progression from last year. How much, before we talk about being a vegan, which we'll totally get to. We'll get to guys. Powerlifting, dude. Tell me about your current total goals, total from last year, just everything about it.
So I guess last year I did the Toronto Super Show, which is the meet I just did. So a year apart. That was the first meet last year, 2014, where I really started to learn about training. Yeah, that was all thanks to Couch. So thank you, Couch.
Yeah.
And so in that meet I totaled 1355, which was a huge improvement over what I was doing just like 6 months before that. And this meet this year, so a year later, I totaled 1499.
Why didn't you total 1500?
I know. I wish kilos worked that way.
You wish kilos were easier to calculate. Because that's what you went for. Like you smoked it.
I really thought I had 1500.
So literally in a year, you increase your total by about 145 pounds.
Yes.
And Nigel, sorry, quickly, height, weight. So they have some idea.
Yeah, so I'm 5'11", 260. For now, 300, here I come.
Where do you want to go? Yeah, so what's the goal? So you've improved dramatically. We were there, remember we used to train with Sean too.
I do.
Oh,
I do.
So I've seen from the beginning, dude.
We got really good at box squats.
We got amazing with box squats with Sean.
Really good. My goals in the gym are just to get as strong as I possibly can. Don't care too much about anything else.
Yep.
That's just me.
So Nigel, you made a whole lot of gains. We've established that you're in a powerlifting, that's great. Fellow coach, Ascendant Athletics, you're making people strong. You know a thing or two about training, and we'll make a video, guys, about like training programming in the future. But what I want to talk about too now is the vegan component. Because, yeah, because see, you're not no imitation. You know, you've been OG from the beginning, since as long as I've known you. You were born and raised vegetarian. Give us this breakdown. So why do you go from being vegetarian to vegan? Why are you doing it? Like, just give us the whole background, dude.
Yeah, so I was raised vegetarian. Both my parents were vegetarians. So that means that I was not eating meat, but I was eating dairy and eggs.
Yeah.
When I was, actually I don't know how old I was, 2010, however old I was then.
Yeah.
I switched from vegetarian to vegan, meaning that I cut out all animal products. It took a long time to come to that decision. It was something I just did because it felt right to me.
Yep.
It still does, so I keep doing it.
Right.
That's really, it was an ethical decision. I didn't think it was healthier, I didn't think it was better for me or anything like that. It just was what felt good to me. Yeah, so I mean when I made the switch, I didn't know a ton about nutrition or how to deal with that. I tried to get enough protein and stuff like that, but I really didn't know what I should be shooting for or what I should be doing. I was relying on bodybuilding.com, like I think a lot of people were. And so as I learned more about training and nutrition, especially once I met Omar and had some opportunities to meet other people who knew a lot more than either of us. Like
shout out to Alan Aragon. King Aragon.
Brad Schoenfeld helps as well with a lot of that stuff.
Yep.
And so learning from people like that, hasn't been that tough now that I sort of know what I need to accomplish.
Yeah.
I think I have a similar mindset to definitely you, probably most of the viewers. Flexible dieting.
Yeah.
Right? Like I know what the macros are that I want to try and hit. I know what the calories are, and I just have to figure out how to do that with a even more restricted diet than what most people have.
Right. Easy enough for you to get protein to hit your macronutrients. Like you said, it's more restricted than the average person's diet.
Yes, absolutely.
Being vegan, but you're still able to hit all those numbers.
Yeah. And I'm pretty lazy when it comes to cooking.
I like the honesty.
So I don't like you if you've seen vegan pages or Instagram
they look super fancy.
There's all these fancy green smoothies and couscous and chickpea salads and all this shit. I do not do that.
Yeah.
I am pretty in and out when it comes to food. I just want to get it inside of me and move on.
All right, so let's see the fridge, Nigel. Let's see what you eat.
Nice chrome finish too. Oh yeah. So this is a shared fridge. All this shit up here, I don't need that. That's not me. Don't even look at it. Just don't look at it. Don't look at it.
I thought you were better than this.
So for me, veggies wise, spinach, baby spinach, broccoli, two of the staples for getting my greens. I am a big fan of raspberries. I will smash both of these tonight without even a second thought. And I'll have to go back for more. As a snack, I really like hummus and pita. I don't know why. I just do. I hated it when I was a kid. And now here I am and I can't stop eating it. I really like olives as well. I get a little Mediterranean with my snacks sometimes. I can't help it. Believe it or not, I eat a lot of bready, jammy sandwiches, a lot of PB&J. That is a great way for me to get a whole shitload of calories really quickly. And when I'm at the gym for 6 or 7 hours in a row, that can be an easy way to get through that without turning into a 132-pound powerlifter. My tofu drawer. So we got some actual tofu.
Oh, yeah.
It's really not that tasty. Yeah, I can't defend tofu's taste.
Yeah, so why tofu, Nigel?
Tofu just because it is a pretty, it is very low carb, high protein, moderate fat. So if I'm ever having trouble keeping the carbs down in a day, I can eat protein or tofu, and that's going to help me out. I have obviously lots of these guys because I do love them so much. That's kind of the fridge. I got my pesto in the back there and some soy sauce. Rice milk as well. I make a lot of smoothies. Rice milk is good because it is very high in calories compared to other almond milk or soy milk, stuff like that. Again, I need to get bigger, so I need to eat a lot of calories. My freezer doesn't have a whole lot in it. This is one of the things. Look how weird that is, right?
It looks like chicken breast.
It looks exactly like a chicken breast. This is 23 easy grams of protein. This would be more fake meat. It's all right.
I like your honesty there.
But that's the fridge. We'll move on to my fruit area.
You're pretty fruity. Show us what's up.
We got some bananas.
Bananas.
These ones are pretty ripe. They're gonna go in a smoothie.
Yep.
Pears, apples, big fan. We also got a Builder's bar. Now, these are some delicious ass protein bars. Obviously, you got my True Nutrition protein over here. I get to make my custom mixes, which is amazing. I do also supplement with leucine. I've been trying that out for a bit. I have no idea if it's working, but I'm told that it can help. And as a vegan as well, a lot of the protein sources I have are lower in leucine than animal sources, so whey protein being really high in leucine compared to soy protein, which is lower down. So I supplement with leucine to try and bump that up a little bit. Being bilingual with the French side of the peanut butter.
How do you say that, Nigel?
Beurre d'arachide. I'm not even going to try and say that. Creamy.
We failed French class.
Creamy. Yeah, these are two of the major calorie foods that I get.
Like you combine them, or?
Yeah, just dry pasta dipped in peanut butter. Alright, so this is a staple meal for me. This feels pretty weird to show everyone what I'm about to devour. So it's just pasta. I'm a fan of fusilli because I'm pretty silly.
That's such a bad joke. And you know what's funny? I'm gonna keep it in the video.
Pasta, about 2 cups. Dry. Spinach, pesto, vegan pesto, of course, because lots of pesto has cheese in it. I use hemp oil for omegas and also just so it's not dry as fuck. And then these guys. I am a big fan of these. So I do eat a fair bit of imitation meat. Because it's very easy and very macro friendly. So this meal is about 1,200 calories. About 130 grams of carbs, 40 of fat, almost 70 of protein. That is a lot of everything. I usually eat it after working out. But as far as I see it, how you get stronger is you build muscle and you train under heavy weights. And there's nothing about eating a vegan diet that should stop either of those two things, right? As long as you're getting enough protein and according to our boy, Alan Aragon, maybe for vegans a little bit more protein than the meat eater. Yeah, you should absolutely be able to get stronger. It's just about your focus, and I don't think it's a legitimate excuse for anyone who is vegan to say that that's holding them back. I don't know that there are many people doing that, but I also, conversely, I don't think anyone can really say it's not possible to get stronger or to be strong eating a vegan diet.
If you guys want to see more vegan content or just more stuff with Nigel, Nigel's been behind the camera. He's now coaching with me in Ascendant Athletics. Make sure to like the video and leave a comment below what you want to see. Don't worry about that. You're perfectly on time, Nigel. You're like jazz. It's like just like a different beat that only you're hearing. But I was going to say too, make sure to follow my boy on Instagram, right? That's the most important. If you're interested, right, in being a vegan or also being a powerlifter, or maybe both, and or, right? One of the two. Yep. Make sure you follow Nigel if you have any questions about this, because he's open, accepting, non-judgmental the vast majority of the time. Majority of the time at what's
Captain.planet. Simple. Right, guys, we gotta go train. If you like the video, make sure to like the video, and we'll be seeing all you guys in that next video. My rascals, peace! And you do it a lot of times.